hi there. It is January 14th, and this is the third video of the Finished in February video series, where I try to finish 9 quite long-standing works in progress projects by the time February ends, basically. And this, like I said, video number 3. So there will be 2 previous videos if you haven't seen yet and you want to. Like, do your tap in and find those to watch first. I'll do a little introduction for anyone that this is a new video. I'm Anna. I am a yarn hand dyer. I live in the UK, in Essex, on the east coast of England. I live with my sister, my cat, and my 2 dogs. You'll probably see all of them at some point during these vlogs. Definitely the dogs, probably the cat, but she's the problem is, I'm dropping things. The problem is she's so black that often, like, because she sleeps on my bed most of the day, and I've like black linens, so you can't really see it very well. But let's get on. So I'll just keep it quick because most of you will probably have been coming off of the previous video, but then again, that'll be a week ago, so a bit of a refresh. It's not a big deal for anyone. So we started the year with 9 projects that have been lingering, and we are down to 8 projects. So finished the granny blanket. Just needs to have the ends woven in, then it will count as a fully finished one, but the actual crocheting is done. And I have made significant progress on the stocking stitch blanket. I'll put on my new stitch marker. So this is where we were on the 2nd of January, a stitch marker. Then that's what we did in week 1 and then week 2, and then we'll put the stitch marker up here for week 3. And I've been averaging out 1 cake of about 85 grams of this yarn, which is, I do have the tag somewhere, I did find it. But whenever I find it, I put it down and then I can't find it. I can see it. 1 second. You guys just, talk amongst yourselves. No, I'm getting distracted. No. I'm back. So this yarn is a Lion brand Boogie Nights. 85 grams. It's a number 5 bulky, which would be chunky, wouldn't it? Yeah, because the US call it bulky, but we would call it chunky. And I think it is a discontinued yarn, but juice is wild. So yeah, I have 3 cakes left, and I've reserved this, like I've said before, for the cast off edge. And then I'll just weave in the ends and be done. I think actually I'm going to put this away as a Christmas present for someone. I'm not sure who yet, but I think it'll make a nice Christmas present. So yeah, that's that. And the new project, because we are now on to starting the 3rd project, is this crochet baby blanket, which I think will have to be like a pram blanket or something now, or I'll have to put like a larger border on or something. But for my nephew, and you'll notice I'm not changing colours every row anymore, because when I actually sat down and thought about it, like, I love the look of it. I love the look. Oh, it's so impractical. What was I thinking? How on earth did I intend to weave in on like a slightly gappy crochet project on every single row. It's ridiculous. It's not sustainable. You can't, and it's on each end. Oh, so much. Look, so many ends. I can't. So I'm not changing rows as much. I'm gonna do like a couple of big chunks of color, and then I'll do a bit of like maybe like finish again with some striping, or maybe not. I don't know. It's too much. How do you make it look neat as well? No, I'm not doing it. So there'll be chunks, but that also looks quite nice. So this is what we've done since Monday, which is nice. What am I saying? Mouth work, which is nice progress. I do need another progress keeper, actually, don't I? Oh, here's one. Ah, it's a little moth. So I'll pop that on, and we'll see what we get done this week. I hope this doesn't actually take too long, especially now I'm not changing colours every row. Got all of this yarn to use. I'll try and use a lot of it. I'm going to do at least like a nice, a sizable border, I think, on it, just to make it slightly bigger. But yeah, that's all the projects. So I'll probably check back in with you later. I'm going to be, we've got this massive carrier bag full of ribbons and things that we used to when me and my sister wrap presents. We're always like tie an actual bow onto it and things. And obviously you'd reuse them, so they just end up piling up. So we've got a load of them that need to be completely organised. They're all tangled, the bag's ripped. It's a situation. So one of my tasks today is to go through that bag and sort it out, get rid of the ones which are just too small, like little bits that have just lingered. Yeah. Just a quick check-in. It's Friday the 16th of January, and this will probably be the last check-in for this particular week. I'll speak to you again on Monday about any progress I made over the weekend, but this will be the last for the time being. So my plans today is to spend at least like 25 minutes weaving in the ends on this. So we've got quite a few ends to weave in on that. We've made quite a bit of progress, all of us together, on the baby blankets. I'm on to the third colour since I've started. Oh, this is the way around, isn't it? Yes, that was when we started last Monday, I think. And yeah, so this is this week's progress. I've done 1 and a bit colours. I'm on to the 3rd colour of this part. And the blanket. I'm in the middle of a row. Okay, well, let's do my best with this. Please excuse if you see the back of my head, but today is one of those days where the back of my head is none of my business, you know, as long as I look okay at the front, that's a win. Okay, so this is a circular needle. So you guys, let's see what we can do. Yeah, so this is where we are on the blanket. Done, made this much progress. So we've got some progress to go, but I've got until Wednesday, so yeah. Oh, dropping yarn and things. Oh God, there's the lamp up behind me. You're up very high today because when you were down here, you were just way too low and the light was hitting the camera really strangely. That's Odie. Do you want to see? Odie. Hello. Odin. Not impressed. So yeah, this I'm going to go through. I didn't go through the ribbons the other day. I'll go through the ribbons today, and I'm going to start reading a new book. So if depending on how that reading goes, if I get in the time in my day to actually do it, I will report back how I'm enjoying it, I think. So So, as you've seen, I've been reading. Oh, hold on. As you can see, I've started the new book. I shall show you it now, in case you don't watch my podcast. So, it is Alchemized by Senlin Yu, which is it's a fan fiction basically based on it's based on Harry Potter, but it's not. The fan fiction was based on Hermione and Draco basically. But this book has been, the fan fiction was called Manacled. It's no longer available. I did read Manacled, and it's got such dark themes that saying I loved Manacled feels wrong, because the events in that book are truly horrendous. They are awful and horrific and terrifying. but I was addicted to it. I read it through. It's so long. It's such a long fan fiction, but I must have read it in like 3 or 4 days. Just obsessed with it. And this is the published novel that was based on that fan fiction. So it is nothing now to do with Harry Potter. It's dark already. Just in the first chapter, I've only read the prologue, which is a page, and the first chapter, and gosh, it's dark. I think part of me had forgotten quite how dark Manacled actually was. But yeah, it's different than Manacled. Quite different. The base the big base beginning is the same, give or take. But it's been altered to make it a completely different magical system, whatever. But yeah, very dark. It was sort of book you're gonna, if you have any sort of like triggers for if you're someone who has triggers, I would definitely recommend checking out the triggers first before you start reading it, because there are extremely dark themes in Manacled, and I believe in this book, and so far they're already very dark. But I again, it feels odd to say enjoyed it, but I do want to read chapter 2, but I have to get on with work, so not today. At least not until this evening, maybe. Do we have? Yeah, this is oh. It's a beautiful cover though. It's really beautiful. I wonder what the inside cover's like. Is it just black? Oh, not quite. Oh, I'll take this all off another time when I've got both my hands. Oh, look at Dita. God, she's so cute. But I'll read some more and I'll update you on how I'm enjoying it. Comment down below if you read Manacled, or if you've read this book. Yeah.
time, it's running past. We
this is the final check-in. Oh, my record, yeah. The final check-in of week number 3. Let me just adjust you guys. I think that's a little bit better. So the final check-in for week number 3. So it's Wednesday the 21st? 20th? Should have checked. I didn't. Oh well. And as you'll know, if you've watched the other video, as you've watched the beginning of the video, not even the other ones, I started with 9 projects, and I can officially say I am now down to 8 projects that need to be worked on, because I've woven in every single end. It was a lot of ends in the end. There was so many ends, but they've all been woven in. Every single one. There's so many colour changes in this blanket. Every single colour has 2 ends. So, like, every colour change. And until I got to the very last, like, when I used the 50-gram balls, not one of these yarns in the last, I don't know, like, since we got to about, like, here, like all the way back here in this pink probably would be the last time we remotely did a whole round with one colour. Most of them, I don't know, I get a side of the blanket, so I'd be using 4 colour changes per round. And that does stack up, so it is done. I've already put in, I think, in the previous week's vlog, there's it laid out with on the floor and things, and you can see it. But now that it's finished, I'll do one more video of that. This one, oh, I'm getting tangled in my own hair. Sorry about the lighting today. It's so rainy and drizzly, but if I turn the main light on, everything will just blow out. So I thought it's better just to be a bit dimmer. Yeah, so this blanket, I can say it because none of my family will ever watch this. This will be for my mum, so I'm going to put this away for her birthday or Christmas. I'm not sure yet. Depends on how, like, I think other projects go for birthday and Christmas. So 9 is down to 8 projects still to go. I'll stick with crochet for now so we can get that all. No reason, it's just the closest one actually. I don't know why I'm trying to make a reason. I don't need a reason. So this is the baby blanket for my nephew. This is where we are. I do think somewhere along the way I lost one stitch. I don't care. It's one stitch over the whole lot. I'm not that bothered. Actually, losing that one stitch just makes the pattern easier. So, yeah, this is how much I've done. Gosh, I did quite a lot, didn't I, this last week? Yeah, I did all that. So that is... oh, I've got a tape measure here. Let me measure. Should I have done this before we started? Yeah. But if you guys have been here before, being organised is not really my thing. So I did 9 inches. Oh, that's 9 inches. Don't really know. You can't really visualise sometimes what like 9 inches is, but that's a lot. Yeah. So what is this blanket in total? Let's have a just to give an idea about how long this will be on the hook for. So I did 9 inches in 1 week. That's a lot more than I did the previous week. Oh, I didn't start at the beginning of the whole week though, did I? No, I was partway through, yeah. That makes sense. So we're 18 inches overall length. And width, oh, I have to move some bits, hold on. And width, we are, well, it's not going to be exact because I haven't quite enough room to lay it totally flat. But, oh, it's 32 inches. So, like, my standard baby blankets, when I make them or have designed them, I tend to do like about between 30 and like 36 inches width. So with a bit of a border, I think this could work perfectly, especially because I don't intend it to be a sleeping blanket. It's a pram blanket. It's for him when he's in his buggy, when he's out and about. So you don't want it to be too big anyway, because it'll just, it's just excessive. So this width should be fine. I'll do just a few rounds of a simple. I think I'll just do a simple border because of how kind of busy the stitch pattern is on this. So I'll just do a simple single crochet border. Let me grab a stitch marker so we can mark where we got to. I'll be 1 second. You guys just chat amongst yourselves as usual. Do I have a clip on here? Yeah. So I'll pop a stitch marker in to keep progress, keep track of the progress. Oh yeah, this one will do. Yeah, we did a lot in that 1 week. So if we do another like 9 or 10 inches, it'll be 28 inches we'll have done. So yeah, we should have this one done pretty quickly. I do want to get this off the hook so I can crack on with the other bits, because there's still quite a few projects to go. Will I get it done? Because February is also shorter than January. We'll see. I've got a lot of yarn left anyway to go with these. And then the other project, the end of the 3rd week, I have cracked into a new cake, and I have knit, so I knit through the whole cake, and that means we've got this cake and just 1 more left to go. So I'll talk about this in the next video. So, oh, hold on. Oh, that stitch that's been on has been a bit stretched. It'll be okay. It will be okay. Where are we? I'm not middle way through a row, am I? No. Thank goodness. Okay. Hold on. Oh, this blanket is getting big now. So, where are the stitch markers? There they are. So, this is how much I knit, which looks about the same as all the other weeks. Let me see, it's about 6 inches, wasn't it? I think I've done. About 6 inches has been the general amount. Oh, no. I've done almost 7 inches this week. Oh, that's good. So I'm hoping this one will be off the needles quite soon, because I'm sick to death of it. So many stitches, and it's just a knit and a purl, and to be honest, the clacking of these needles together. Let me get you on the mic. Let's get close to the microphone so you guys can get some idea what I have to listen to. And it does sound as loud as that when I'm knitting quickly to do it. It's a lot. Which is why I will not buy big, like chunky metal needles again. I don't mind them when they're like 3mm. Probably I could go up to, probably 3mm would be the most I go for metal. Otherwise I'm just going to stick to wood. Wood is more grippy, but it's less noisy. Yeah, so that is everything. That's all the progress I've made on those items. And thank you for watching. If you did if you've enjoyed this vlog, if you haven't subscribed, if you would like to, that would be great. If you don't want to, that's also fine. It's not great, but it is fine. And hopefully I will see you in the next vlog, or you'll be seeing me on Tuesday with my podcast if you watch. If you've only seen the vlogs and you don't realise, I do release a weekly podcast. It's released every Monday, every Tuesday, every Tuesday at 6 a.m. GMT, so Greenwich Mean Time, or if it's summertime, British summertime. Yeah, thank you for watching.